What's happening everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Jedi Survivor video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 Jedi lightsabers from the Star Wars movies and TV series that I've managed to recreate in Jedi Survivor. If you want to watch each individual specific video on how I make each lightsaber, they will be linked down in the description below. So if I don't go over the sabers in enough depth in this video, you can head on over to the original video and check out how to make them exactly. So to kick off today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'm really happy that this is in the game. It is a shame that it's only in the game due to a deluxe edition upgrade of the game, but it's still nice to see it there, and that's mainly because this is my favourite lightsaber in the whole Star Wars universe. It's the one I've always really liked since I saw A New Hope years ago now, and if I could own any lightsaber from the universe, it would be this one. So to create this lightsaber, exactly what you want to do is you just want to select all of the Rebel Hero components that are available in the game. I only ever use this as a single blade lightsaber because that's how I like to use it, and I do just like using a single blade in the game full stop. Once you've selected all of the Rebel Hero components for your lightsaber, you want to head on over to the material section, and your primary material wants to be Imperial Chrome, your secondary also wants to be Imperial Chrome, your accent wants to be copper, and your grip wants to be plastoid black, and then I left the condition as pristine, and I chose a blade colour of blue. Once you've done this, you should have the lightsaber that you see on screen. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks very accurate to Anakin's lightsaber in Star Wars. The only thing that I think makes it not look as accurate is the size of the pommel. The pommel is absolutely massive, but I understand why the pommels in this game are so large. It's for the extra parts of the lightsaber. The next lightsaber we're going to be looking at is Luke Skywalker's, and to create Luke Skywalker's in Jedi Survivor, you want to select the Eno Cordova emitter. For the switch, you want to select the Patience switch or the Diligence switch. Now the reason you don't select the Rebel Hero switch is because if you do, your secondary colour gets applied to the Rebel Hero switch, which means if you want to have a sort of copper or bronzinium colour for your secondary colour, your whole switch then gets turned that colour, and we all know Luke Skywalker doesn't have a big chunk of copper or bronzinium wrapped around the switch of his lightsaber. If you choose the Patience or Diligence switches, you still get that secondary colour of bronzinium or copper, and I think it just looks a lot better than having a big chunk of copper or bronzinium wrapped around the switch. For the grip, you want to select the Eno Cordova grip, and for the pommel, you want to select the Serra Junda pommel. When it comes down to materials, your primary wants to be Imperial Chrome, your secondary wants to be copper or bronzinium or anything along those lines, your accent wants to be Imperial Chrome, and your grip wants to be edge-worn iron in order to give you that ringed effect around the grip of Luke's lightsaber like he does have in the movies, and I left the condition as pristine as always. I went ahead and then selected a green blade, and this is the lightsaber I was left with that you're seeing on screen, and I think it's a pretty good recreation of Luke's lightsaber in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Obviously we can't make Luke's lightsaber exactly because in the Star Wars universe, Luke's switch is actually located below his grip, and in Jedi Survivor, our switch is always located above the grip, so no matter what you do, the lightsaber isn't going to be accurate to Luke's screen lightsaber. We're now going to be taking a look at how to create Ahsoka's Rebel lightsabers, and to do that you want to select the Hermit emitter, you want to select the Eno Cordova switch, the Justice grip, the Jaro Tapal pommel, and for the second lightsaber you want to choose the Justice grip again, the Eno Cordova switch again, and the Hermit emitter again. If you don't have the Hermit pack, you can always use the Centauri Kree emitters because they work as well. For the material, I went with a primary of metal alloy, a secondary of metal alloy, an accent of plastoid black, and a fabric of grey cloth, and I left the condition as pristine, and then I selected the white lightsaber blades. And this is what I got left with when I was trying to recreate Ahsoka's Rebel lightsabers. I think they're pretty cool, they're a very clean design, and I think they're fairly accurate, or as close as we can get them, considering we're not allowed to have curved lightsaber hilts in this game. In order to create Ahsoka's Clone Wars lightsabers, what you want to do is you want to select the emitter of Jaro Tapal, the switch of Patience, the grip of Centauri Kree, and the pommel of Hermit. However, if you don't have the Hermit pack again, the pommel you could use is the Serra Junda pommel since it's kind of similar in a way. For the second lightsaber, you want to select the Centauri Kree grip again, the Patience switch again, and the Jaro Tapal emitter again. When it comes to materials, the primary I went for was Imperial Chrome. I went for a secondary of Imperial Chrome, an accent of plastoid black, and the grip was also Imperial Chrome, and I left the condition as pristine and selected green lightsaber blades this time, and this is what I was left with. I think it's a pretty cool recreation of Ahsoka's Clone Wars lightsabers. It is a really hard to do these ones as well, because Ahsoka's Clone Wars lightsabers actually have a gap running down most of the middle of the lightsaber, which we can't really do. We just have to kind of create that sort of image. The next lightsaber we're going to be looking at is Obi-Wan Kenobi's, the one he gets in the Clone Wars and uses it right the way through until his death by Darth Vader. To create this lightsaber, what you want to do is you want to equip the Eno Cordova emitter, and then you want to equip the Diligence switch. For the grip, you want to choose the Duelist grip, and for the pommel, you want to choose the Serra Junta pommel. Once you've chosen those components, the materials you want to use are primary Imperial Chrome, secondary Copper, accent of Imperial Chrome, and a grip of Plastoid Black. I've left the condition as pristine, and I selected a blue blade to be able to create the lightsaber you can see on screen. Again, this isn't 100% accurate, but I think it's a pretty good recreation considering we don't have all of the parts we need in the game to create every single iconic lightsaber exactly. Now for our final lightsaber of the video. The next lightsaber is going to be Jedi Master Yoda's, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this as single and dual wield, because the secondary saber seems to suit it better due to its size. To do this, you want to select the Serenity emitter, the Rebel Hero switch, and the Rebel Hero grip, and I also went with the Rebel Hero pommel. For the secondary saber, you want to select the Rebel Hero grip again, the Rebel Hero switch, and the Serenity emitter. For the materials, I went with a primary of Imperial Chrome, a secondary of Plastoid Black, an accent of Imperial Chrome, and a grip of Plastoid Black, and I left the condition as pristine, and I selected a green blade. Now you can see with this lightsaber, the secondary saber does suit Master Yoda's more in terms of size, however you can also use it as a single blade alone. Since it still works, it just has an extra bit between the switch and the emitter. And those are our 5 Jedi lightsabers we've managed to recreate in Star Wars Jedi Survivor so far. I'm going to be looking at doing one of these every time I get 5 or so lightsabers for the dark side or for Jedi, and I really like all of the designs I've managed to come up with in this video. I do think they closely resemble the iconic Star Wars lightsabers we get to see in TV series and movies, and I still love the in-depth customization in Jedi Survivor for allowing us to do this with our lightsabers. But that is it for today's video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below which lightsabers you would like to see me recreate in the future. I do have a list. On my list so far, we've still got Ben Solo, Rey, Revan's second lightsaber, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, Count Dooku, Princess Leia, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Darth Sidious. A lot of people are requesting Kyle Katarn, so I will add him to the list. If you have enjoyed this video and you want to see more of them, please do smash a like on the video to show support for the video and the series. And if you are new to the channel but you are not subscribed and you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe to be kept up to date with future Jedi Survivor content. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video.